on the Jarrad Gould country, and I had the great pleasure during this campaign to meet many different people, individuals and organisations. One of them was the Windjam Aboriginal Corporation. It was great to hear about this community hasn't just been looking after this land for thousands of years, but they've also got great ideas about how to develop and diversify our economy whilst protecting the environment. So that's something that needs to be explored. So the national result is so heartening, because there was such a clear choice in this election between competent and kind economic managers and chaos and negativity and just nothing. It really was us. The Liberal campaign was completely miserable, and it offered nothing for the Australian people. And you don't need to take my word for it. You can look up on the board and see a majority Labor government that pre-selected, albeit somewhat later on, back in December. I immediately got on the phone to our local state members. I'd like to particularly pay tribute to Robin Clark for the support that she's given me. Also, and I will say great credit to her character. Even after losing her seat, she still continued to give that support to me. So if that doesn't say, that's a real credit to Robin. I greatly appreciate her friendship. So,
Labor does, mate.
Williams, our newly elected member for Mandurah, Lisa Monday, the returned member for Dawesville, Paul Papalia, who's been around for a while, but at least we've rebranded to Secret Harbour. Well done, Paul. Keeping things fresh. David Templeman, the former member for Mandurah, and of course Hugh Jones up in Darling Range. Everyone supported me whatever way they could, and I'm incredibly grateful to our state members. This campaign was built around two main things, because as Luke said, we just didn't, we didn't have as many resources as we would like, but what we did have was people power. So we went out door knocking, and we also had a bit of social media. I mean, the campaign really started with an iPhone camera, a microphone, and either my mum or my beautiful wife coming around and just filming things at random locations. And I think if you look at how well we performed, we've outperformed a lot of campaigns that have far greater budgets. So I'm incredibly proud of that. My campaign team, the director, Senator Boris Pratt. I'm incredibly grateful. And we'll see where it takes us. So I also look forward to seeing what you do.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank my campaign manager, Bronwyn English. Thank you for everything. Nikki, we had a bit of a chat earlier today. I won't repeat what was said, because let's be honest, much of this speech I'm going to give tonight is me trying to not break down into a bunch of ideas. What I want to do is continue to present myself as the strong prosecutor.
You are. Yes.
Not descend into a blubbering mess. But it's okay if I do, because both of those are parts of me. Yes, I am the fierce prosecutor, but I can also be the blubbering mess. So bear with me. And Jamie, who's not here, but we love Jamie, Ali, Paul, Tanya, and Sarah. Genuinely wonderful people. I'm so grateful that you've been part of my campaign team. Lou's already touched on it. Why is a Labor government better for Canning? I mean, Liberals were in government for nearly a decade. The sitting member, Mr. Hastie, was in government for nearly 7 of those. But you look at big infrastructure projects like the Tonkin Highway extension, the Thomas Road upgrade, and the Mandurah Estuary Bridge duplication. That big infrastructure, none of it happened on the Liberals' watch. It only happened once our Albanese Labor government was elected.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So this area is finally getting some of the attention that it deserves. And it's thanks to a Labor government, a good Labor government, and a re-elected majority Labor government. Really boiled down to 3 main issues. It was Medicare, it was cost of living, it was housing. People know that under a re-elected Albanese Labor government, we're going to get those rates of bulk bill and cut. They know that we're the only party that actually stands for fighting the cost of living, tax cuts, electricity credits, fee-free TAFE, 20% off your HECS debt, and cheaper medication. And of course, if you're a young person, The Liberals' proposed housing plan, you can use that term loosely, it was not a plan, it was a complete shambles. Their only
And it's dead.
And it's dead and it's gone, because no longer will our least wealthy Australians be forced to raid their super to attack their retirement in order to be able to afford a home. Because under a Labor government, we're going to build more homes.
Yes.
We're going to train the people to be able to build more homes. And not only that, if you're a young person, or anyone really, you can secure a home with a 5%. So that's why I know you're all here tonight, because you share in that vision, that positive vision for our country. I can't, even though every single person in this room deserves to be individually named, I simply can't do it. Just a couple of special mentions. I'd like to thank Danny for coming out from the doors with me early on. He's not here, but I've got to shout him out anyway. Lance. Where's Ian gone? Where's Ian?
Just here.
Where's Ian? There we go.
Yes.
Carol and Alan Stacey. Here we go.
Over there.
Also not here, to Jane from the Peel Multicultural Society, Kay and Peter, and also to Aaron. Well done, mate. I'll conclude. I've left my family till the end because, like I say, I'm probably not going to be able to make it through without howling. But look, at the start of this campaign, I put my hand up because I looked at what Peter Dutton, what a Peter Dutton Liberal government would look like for our country, and I didn't like it. And I thought, well, instead of sitting on the sidelines, I put up my hand and I try to do something about it. And that's exactly what I've done. And that's exactly what
Good on you, man.
Conclude my comments with thanking the
87.
people that have helped me more than anyone. Firstly, Rennie, my father-in-law, Ning, my mother-in-law, thank you so much. Rennie, sorry for making you come door knocking with me in Preston Beach. Those of you who haven't been out there, it's very, very hilly.
Sorry.
A lot of holiday homes. Anyways, I did try and kill you, mate, but you made it. Reg, amazing sister-in-law. Obviously, your husband Sean is not here; he's away on site. But thank you very much, Reg. Reg has lent us a car for the last month. So, my brother Blake. They backed my campaign very early on, and I think one of the reasons you see our socials performing as well as they had is because we had that early backing. So thank you so very much, and also for everything you do. You know, May kind of kept us fueled and alive, and Blake, you know, so much grunt work. You should have seen the production line we had setting up. Do I need to stop talking?
No, you don't. Keep on going now.
You're more important.
Keep on going.
87 seats. 87 seats.
I know.
It'll be recorded.
Just say finally to my wife, Ruth, Lara and Archie.
Love you.
Hello.
Yeah. Love you.
Campaign's all been about one thing, and it's the 4th of May, 7:30 in the morning, coaching Archie's Oz Kick team. My mum and dad, who have been the backbone of this campaign. Mum and dad. This whole campaign would have fallen apart without my family and you also. Thank you.